Okay, welcome everyone. Let's do a group forgiveness practice together. And so most of you know how to do that now. I've sent everybody the forgiveness practice too now, so that's good. So you now have it in writing. I spent quite a bit of time on the weekend finding all those links for you guys. So I hope you
We
save that. Hope you save that email. I saved it too. So if I have to send it again, I have it. But yeah, so that's the whole idea for that, is to be in the field as often as you can, right? So all of those are opportunities to do that at no charge. There's plenty of opportunities to join daily practices in groups and retreats that do have a fee, but I just went and found you all the ones that don't. So if you can
I
get
did
into
that
them.
one Sunday from 2 to 3. Um, that was very nice.
The Love, Peace, and Harmony one?
I think the one that was for whatever organs or something you sent me.
Oh, was that on
That
Sunday?
what that was.
I
I
don't.
think it was Sunday. I don't remember. Yeah, it
Oh,
was
okay,
from
because Sunday was the on the
Tao.
phone. Yeah. Okay. There might have been one at Tao
It,
Chung on Sunday. I know
but
Love,
it
Peace,
was
and Harmony
nice.
was. Yeah.
I'm
They're
going to
all
do that
really
one every. Yeah, I'm
good.
going to try to do that every, or at least once or twice a month, because it seems like it's every month or so that they change the organ or something.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The free organ, you mean, that you can get.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, yeah. You got to do that every month for sure. Yeah, I forgot about those until I went looking for resources, and I went, oh my goodness, I haven't told them about these.
Yeah,
You just register for
that
it, and
was
then you get it
nice.
every. Yeah, that one's by
Mm-hmm.
phone. That's the Sunday Divine Blessings. Master Shah's been doing
Right.
that for years. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
by
one.
phone.
Yeah, that one's powerful. And what happens on that one too is that any retreats that you've been on, if there or any treasures that you've honored for, they're usually delivered on that Sunday. So when you're on the phone, you get the flashlight from that. When there was those are transmitted, those light balls are sent, you get the flashlight. So you get a blessing, a one-time
Yeah,
blessing just by being
they
there.
teach
Yeah.
me something.
Yeah, that's powerful.
It was good.
Well, good. I'm glad. So you got which one this month was the
I don't
gift?
remember.
I'd have to go back and look too.
Oh, you mean organ?
Yeah,
No, wait, it was
Lower Dantian, wasn't it? I don't
yes,
think,
the lower
yeah.
dantian.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I don't think kidneys is until next month, which is the one I want you to get, right? The
yeah.
kidneys.
Kidney
Yeah,
percent.
it'll come. Did you see that, Janice? You know what we're talking about?
No, I don't.
Okay, I sent that email out that said all the resources. Save this email.
I must have missed that one.
Oh, don't miss it. There's a way to register. You just most of the stuff you have to register for, right? It's free, but you have to register, except for
Okay.
mine and the 6 a.m. practice. So you can register for a treasure for a light ball for your different organs and areas of the body. They give one a month.
Oh, okay. And you said
So
it's on the phone?
sorry?
Yeah, it's a call.
Yeah, it's a phone call on Sundays. It's called Sunday
Okay.
Divine Blessings. They do a practice by phone and then they do the transmission. So, okay, so let's start. So I learned something new. I'm always learning something new. This wisdom is infinite, let me tell you. There's no end to it, layers and layers of it. So when we sit up, and you know, I've done this before I met Master Sha, to be honest with you, connect the white cord to heaven and through your spine and down to Mother Earth. Well, I've always done that. You know, I learned that somewhere along the path in a meditation. I think Daniel Ryer might have taught me that actually. Um, but the reason that you do that is because heaven has a much higher frequency than us. Well, we know that, right? But it's billions and billions of years old, and so does Mother Earth. So when we do that connection, we're connecting to the energy of heaven and Mother Earth, and it's called Tendi Ren Hoye. Tendi Ren Hoye, which is heaven, human being, and Mother Earth join as one. So that's the reason we want to do that, because we're joining as one with heaven and Mother Earth with the energy, right? Bringing that energy into our energy field. So that's pretty interesting. I always knew I was doing it, but I didn't know that's why. So let's do that now. Let's see the white light, quarter white light coming up from the crown of our head and going up, up, up into the sky, all the way to heaven, to infinity. And it comes down through our crown, through our spinal column, all the way out our tailbone, down into the floor, into the ground, down, 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 all the way into Mother Earth. So we're connected to heaven and Mother Earth. Tandi Ren Hoi. So, okay. So repeat after me. You probably know this by heart now. Dear soul, well, we're going to do it a little differently. We're going to do it the way it's off, the way I sent it to you. Dear soul, mind, and body of, and I want you to name one aspect, organ, system, condition, or area of your life, relationship, business, finances that you want to focus on tonight. Dear soul, mind, and body of, and you fill in the blank. I love you. You have the power to heal and rejuvenate yourself. Do a good job. Thank you. So that's the say hello greeting, the soul power. And then, dear divine and Tao, I love you. Please forgive my ancestors and me for all the mistakes that we have made in all of our lifetimes. We deeply apologize. Thank you. Dear everyone and everything that me and my ancestors ever hurt or harmed in this lifetime or any of our past lifetimes, connected to, fill in the blank. I deeply apologize on behalf of myself and my ancestors for the hurt and harm we have caused. Please forgive us. Please forgive us. Please forgive us. I offer my unconditional forgiveness to everyone and everything that has ever hurt or harmed me in any of my lifetimes, connected to, fill in the blank. I ask my ancestors to please forgive everyone and everything that ever hurt or harmed them in any of their lifetimes, connected to. I forgive myself for all the mistakes I have made in this lifetime and my past lifetimes, connected to, and for creating negative information in myself and others. I forgive myself and I release it. And I let it go. I let it go. I let it go. And we're going to trace, love, peace, and harmony. You know, love, peace, and harmony is a message too, right? And love, peace, and harmony is a pretty positive, high frequency message. So when we chant it and we trace it, we're sending that message to our field. We're also sending it out to all souls that we've called into our forgiveness practice. So tonight we're going to trace love, peace, and harmony. So let me get it up on the screen. Share my screen with you now. Let me know if you can see it. Oh, not sure why that went over there. Can you see it now? Yes? Somebody? Yes? You see the love, peace, and harmony calligraphy? Okay. So you can stand up or you can sit and trace, but you're just going to follow the line here. And I'll do it with my cursor so you can see where it goes. So, dear, the sacred calligraphy of love, peace, and harmony, Shanghai Pinghe, we love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Could you please help us to boost and bless everyone in our forgiveness practice as appropriate as we chant for love, peace, and harmony between all the souls that we've called for our forgiveness practice. Thank you so much. So Shanghai Ping He, Shanghai Ping He, Shanghai Ping He, Shanghai Ping He, Shanghai Ping He. Love, peace, harmony. 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 Shanghai Ping He. 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 Love, peace, harmony. 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 Shanghai Ping He. 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 Love, peace, harmony. 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 Shanghai Ping He. 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 I invite you to stand up like Master Sarah taught us last week. Hold the ball in front of our abdomen and move it around the calligraphy like you're using the ball, the invisible golden ball, to trace the calligraphy. That brings the energy right into your abdomen, and that's where you want it to come, because that's your jing, your matter, and you always want to build that. So Shanghai Ping He. 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 Love, peace, harmony. 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 Shanghai Ping He. 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 Love, peace, harmony. 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 Finish tracing. How. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dear all the souls that came for our forgiveness practice, please respectfully return or stay until the end of our practice and then return. Your choice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, the sacred calligraphy of Shanghai Pinghe. Okay, anybody want to share at all from that practice? How was that?
It was good. I'm yawning again.
Good, moving the energy. Good, good, good. Okay. Well, I wanted to go over the law of Shen Qi Jing again, because it's the universal law and principle that this whole modality works on, right? So I think it's important that you understand it as much as you can. So basically, the law of Shen Qi Jing is the law of soul, energy, and matter, right? Shen is soul, heart, and mind. Qi is the energy, and Jing is the matter. Shen Qi Jing. So soul is spirit. A lot of people know it as spirit. Heart is the core of life, and mind is the consciousness. So that is the Shen. Those three things make up Shen. Soul leads the heart, and heart leads the mind. Mind leads energy, and energy leads matter. So that's why we start with the soul and do the soul power, because we're directing the heart and the mind and the energy, and it goes down like what do you call that? A ricochet effect, right? Soul is the warehouse of information. It stores all the information. I've talked about this. It stores it all in our energy field from all lifetimes, every experience, every thought, right? Heart is the receiver of the information. Mind is the processor of the information, and energy is the mover of the information. Matter is the transformer of the information. So that's basically how this system works. So, and what Master Sha taught us on the weekend was really exciting. He's teaching us how to put acupuncture points into the practice. I was so excited about this. So there's 12, I don't know how much you know about acupuncture. I've studied a little bit of acupuncture because I learned how to do the ears, the seeds in the ears, if you've ever heard of that. There's 300 acupuncture points in your ear. It basically represents your whole body. They're also in the palm of your hand, and they're also in the bottom of your foot. That's why reflexology works. So I studied it a little bit because I've done the seeds. But there's 12 major meridians, which are the energy pathways in the body called the principal meridians. I'm not going to do a whole acupuncture class here, but just to give you a little high-level overview. Of course, Western medicine's never proved that there are meridians in the body, right? Or energy pathways in the body, just like they don't accept that there's chakras either, which are the biggest spaces in the body. But this is based on traditional Chinese medicine, right? So the 12 major meridians are the lung, the heart. It's interesting because it goes right along with the 5 elements. The lung, the heart, the large intestine, the small intestine, the I can never say this right, pericardium, the spleen, the kidney, the liver, the gallbladder, urinary bladder, and stomach. So those are the 12 major meridians. So that's the energy flow of those organs, right? So Master Sha taught us two acupuncture points. He's going to teach us more, but so far we've gotten these. Actually, there's 3. So the first one is, I'm going to take my background off so that you guys can see me. Ooh, I'm going to see my kitchen. But I think it's easier for you to see my hands if I don't have this background on. Okay, there we go. So if you take your hands, can you see my hands? Maybe I need to turn that light off behind me, huh? Is that too bright? I'm going to show you. I was always talking about the lingong in the middle of your hand, which is that major meridian point in the middle of your hand where energy flows. when you put your hand somewhere and you want the healing to occur there. I got to change my lighting, sorry. Okay, let's see if that works. So when you put your hands like this, okay, between your, at the end of your baby finger and between your middle finger and ring finger, that's where the 2 meridian points are. Okay, so when you put your hands like that and where those 2 fingers are just below them, that's the meridian point. So right along here, the palm of your hand. And this meridian is the heart meridian. Okay, so it's in the center of the palm called the Lao Gong. That's the one I was been talking to you about. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our thumb and we're going to rub from our middle finger to our index finger and back again. Not hard, but it could be tender. So just take your thumb and rub those 2 points from one side to the other, back and forth. And at the same time, we're going to chant Ah, which is the sound for heart. And one of the things he said is if you sweat a lot in the daytime, it's a sign that your heart is weak, which I thought was interesting. I don't really sweat, but, and we're gonna rub the Lao Gong meridian point 49 times while we chant Ah. That's the new practice. Okay, so let's go. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep count. Ah. 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 Remember, when we balance our heart, it balances our whole body because it's the governing organ. So this is a practice you can do yourself anytime. I'm not keeping count of how many times we're rubbing. But my hand's sore. You know that it's the first soul house, actually. It's the fire element. Ah, 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 ah. Okay, now let's switch hands. So put your hand like that again. Find those 2 points there in the middle of your palm. Take the other thumb and rub the other side. Ah, 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 ah. I got bumps in this hand. Ah, 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 and they're sore. Ah, 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 ah. Ah. How? Thank you, thank you, thank you. So that was one new practice, which I thought was pretty awesome. You're using it with the soul power and the mind power and the body power. I'm gonna do the next one. Well, first of all, what'd you think of that one? That was pretty easy to do, huh? Wait, how does your hands feel? This is for the, keep the energy moving with your heart. That's pretty important, hey?
Yeah, they feel about the same.
Feel about the same? Okay.
Yeah, they didn't hurt when I was doing that though.
Oh, that's good. We'll do it a couple of times during the week or when you think about it. You know, it's something you can do anytime.
Mhm.
So again, it's a self-healing technique. This is about teaching you self-healing techniques. So
Lydia,
yeah.
so on one side you were doing ah, and the other side you were doing ah, ah, ah. Does it
Yeah.
make a difference?
No, I kind of did both on both sides. I started out doing the long ah, and then I went to ah, ah, ah. But on the other side, I started out ah, 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 and then I went to ah. But you can,
Okay.
yeah, you can alternate. You can alternate. Yeah. The sound is AH. Ah, that's the sound for heart.
Right.
Okay. Okay. And so the other acupuncture point is if you take your wrist and you see the crease where the crease is on your wrist, take 3 fingers from the crease down, and right below that is the lung heart meridian. So it's 3 fingers down from the crease in your wrist. Got it? On the inside of your wrist, that's the lung meridian. So just press in there with your thumb and rub it around. That's another acupuncture point. This is for lungs and heart. So this is a pretty good one too. And it's a key point for heart and lungs. Now, I don't know what the sound was for this one, but we can just take our fingers and, oh, I know what the sound was. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I got a new download and it was called Nigong for lungs and Wigong for the back of the wrist, which is for the eyes. And it came with acupuncture golden light needles. So I'm going to turn on my golden light needles and I'm going to subdivide them and ask them to go to you on the line. And only the people present are going to get them. Sorry, you're not going to get them when you hear the recording. And I'm going to send you my golden light needles for those 2 acupuncture points. Okay. So, dear my golden light acupuncture point needles, I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Please subdivide and go to those on the line, Janice, Sandy, Crystal, and Steve, for their acupuncture points for the lung and heart, 0.6 meridian, and for the Wigong on the back of the wrist for the eyes, to give them the most appropriate healing blessing. Okay, so now we're going to rub, now that we've got the light needles activated, and we're going to chant. And the chant is Tao Da Da Ai, Tao Da Da Ai, Tao Da Da Ai, Tao Da Da Ai, Tao Da Ai. You can switch to the other side. 3 fingers down at the bottom of the 3 fingers in the middle of your wrist. Tao Da Dao Ai, Tao Da Dao Ai, Tao Da Dao Ai, Tao Da Dao Ai, Tao Da Ai, Tao Da Dao Ai. Tao Da Dao Ai. If one hand gets tired, just go back to the other one. Tao Da Dao Ai. 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 You're getting a golden light needle acupuncture treatment right now. Tao Da Dao Ai. Tao Da Dao Ai. Tao Da Dao Ai. Tao Da Dao Ai. Tao Da. So that's for lungs and heart. And you can use that point on your own. On the back of your hand, opposite from that, so 3 fingers down on the back, is the Y gong, which is the meridian for your eyes. Now, this is interesting. I want you to close your eyes. We're going to do the chant with our eyes closed for a couple of minutes, and then open your eyes and see if your eyesight has changed at all. Okay, because this is for prevention, healing, rejuvenation, and longevity of eyes. Okay, and so it's the Y gong point, and we still got the golden light needles there. So here we go. Tao Da Dai Ai. Tao Da Dai Ai. Just rubbing gently, not really hard, just taking your middle finger and just making a circular motion. Firm but not painful. Tao Da Dai Ai. Tao Da Dai Ai. Tao Da Dai Ai. Tao Da Dai Ai. Tao Da. Tao Da Dai Ai. Tao Da Dai Ai. Tao Da Dai Ai. Tao Da Dai Ai. Tao Da. Tao Da Dai. Tao Da Dai. Tao Da Dai. Tao Da Dai. Tao Da. Silently for a minute. One is yin practice, one is yang practice. How? Golden light needles return and rest. Thank you. So slowly open your eyes and see if you notice any change in your vision. How was that practice? Give me some feedback. Something new.
I think my eyes feel less tired. They were feeling really tired.
Exactly. So when your eyes feel tired, you can do this yourself.
What was the name of that point again?
It's called the Y gong, WAIGUANG, on the back of the wrist for the eyes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, 3 fingers down. And the lung and heart one, which is 3 fingers on the inside of your wrist, is called the Neigan, NEIGUAN. It's acupuncture point 6. You can look these up on the internet too, but
Okay.
yeah. So there's 3 of them. I gave you 3: the front of the wrist, the back of the wrist, and then the palm for your heart. So those are 3. I'll teach more as I learn them, but yeah, just self-healing techniques that you can use and you can share with others.
My
Sandy?
eyes are watering because I'm yawning so much.
Because you're what?
Yawning so much.
Yawning. Well, good. We got the energy moving, girl. That's good. Okay. So here's, I got to take this off. So here's an exercise we're going to do next. You know, when we sit, it's called a I don't know, one's called a dong gong and the other one's called a gong dong. One's sitting and one's moving, and you got to do both to move the energy. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take our wrists together, right? So we're going to take both acupuncture points, the back of one hand and the inside wrist of the other, and we're going to put those 2 acupuncture points together. Okay, like this. Doesn't matter which way you do it. Okay, but I want you to put them together. I'm going to have to turn the lights on for this. We're going to stand up. And this is, when we do this, guess what this does? Sandy, I was thinking of you. This moves the Jing. This moves the Jing channel. So we're going to take these two meridians and we're going to scoop our energy. Don't bend your back, but scoop your energy, put your hands up. And then when you bring them down, I want you to cross your hands so that the opposite side is touching. So you kind of do this. See you kind of, when you go up, right? All right, let's scoop out. Let's scoop out. It's easier. So scoop your hands out and then just turn your wrists so that you're constantly changing them at the bottom and then you're coming back up. And you change them.
I got it.
Got it?
Yeah.
So that you're changing sides. If you can't change them, just keep it the same way. If it's you'll get it though. Just try it. Okay, and so we're going to chant. So this is our body power with our 2 acupuncture points together. This is actually a Tai Chi movement that Master Sha taught us a long time ago. But I didn't realize it was those 2 meridian points and the Jing channel. And the chant is Wong. Okay. Hey hung hong na shi wang yo yo wang yi shi hong hong hey yo wang yi shi hong hong hey. So you're scooping the energy from the universe into your belly and bringing it up. Yo Wang yi shi hong hong hey 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 yo Wang yi shi hong hong hey. And now let's go the other way. So now we're going to come in to the front of our body and then go out. In, now you change them at the top. Actually, either way, bottom or top. Hong yi shi hong hong hey. Wait a minute, I got the chant wrong. Hey hong hong shi wang yo. 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 How? Just put your hands on your abdomen. What we're going to do is we're going to take our arms and we're going to scoop all the energy we just created, make a big circle and bring it into your abdomen. Hold it there for a minute. Scoop all the energy again from the universe and our field. Bring it into our abdomen and hold it there. One more scoop. Bend your knees, scoop all the energy. Bring it down into your abdomen. Okay, while we're standing up, let's do our chakras. So remember how this goes. We're going to take our hands. We're going to start at our first soul house, down at the bottom. And we're going to say, I love you. Send love to our chakras. Second soul house, I love you. Third, I love you. Our heart, I love you. Throat, I love you. Third eye, I love you. And our crown, I love you. And then our Mingmen point. Our Mingmen points opposite our belly button in the back. So put your hand in the front and the back. I love you. One more time. I love you. 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 Let's do it a third time. I love you. 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 Give yourself a big hug. Good job. Our soul houses say, thank you, thank you, thank you for the love. You can do that with any of your organs too. You can say, I love my heart. I love my lungs. I love my kidneys. I love my spleen. I love my liver. Love you, love you, love you. Love melts all blockages, remember? So it's as simple as that. If you got a pain in your body, put your hand there and say, I love you, 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 until it dissolves. Because that's changing the message. That's changing the message of pain to love. Try it. If you want to know if a pear is sweet, taste it. If you want to know if it works, try it. That's what Master Sha teaches. Okay, so who's going to share from that practice? How was it?
I felt a lot of energy swirling around and moving. And so when you did the back, the point was that Men Yen in the back.
Yeah, it's called Mingmen. Mingmen. It's the life gate. It's a life gate.
I could feel the chakras up the spine opening up, because I always work on both sides, but just doing that one point took care of all of it.
Interesting.
On the back sides,
Yeah, Master Sha says it's one of the most important points of the body. It's actually where your soul enters and leaves your body, is your Mingmen. Your Mingmen. Yeah, Mingmen. It's MEINMING. Mingmen point.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. There's another practice we can do with that too. It's called Mingmen fire, Mingmen water. There's a lot of different practices, but you know what Master Sha says? I have to tell you guys this, because if you can't remember anything at all, just remember this. He said, if I taught you that all you had to say was Tao, 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 and just repeat Tao, 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 constantly say Tao, 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 Tao. He said, that's all you need to know. It's just repeat Tao, 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 because you're bringing the Tao frequency and light, right? You're chanting Tao, you're bringing the Tao frequency and light to yourself. So he said, just chant Tao. If you can't think of anything else or remember anything else, Just chant Tao. You know what's funny about that is a long time ago, I used to say, just say God, 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 God. It's the same thing. Tao, God, divine, universe, right?
Yeah.
God, 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 God actually does the same thing. I had my aura picture taken once at one of those psychic fairs. And my sister-in-law, Sue Mays, who's the lady who woke me up spiritually in 1989, she said, get your aura picture taken and then get your aura picture taken while you're saying God, God, God repeatedly. So I did that. And my aura picture was, you know, all the colors around it, blah, 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 when I had it done. But then when I did it the second time and I was doing God, 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 it was like 20 feet out.
Huh.
Wow.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was just like, and it was blue, and it was just like so much bigger. And I was just standing there saying, God, 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 when they took the picture.
Hmm.
So, so there's a trick for you. Just constantly repeat God or Tao or, you know, whatever you relate to, right? Mother Mary, you know, whatever you relate to, you just repeat it. And then that's what's in your field, right? That's what you're bringing that frequency into your field. And that's what changes the messages, is the positive frequency changes the negative frequencies. So yeah, so it's funny because he says that every once in a while. Just remember Tao. He said that today. Just remember Tao. That's all you gotta know is Tao. But there's all these layers and layers and layers of teachings and exercises and practices because everybody gets it in a different way, you know, or speaks to somebody in a different way. But it's really just Tao. It's all Tao. One of the things he said today that I thought was interesting was the only thing that's real is the energy field. The only thing that's really real is the energy field, because that's what everything is energy, right? So we think so many of our struggles or our, you know, whatever is the reality, but the reality is the energy field. I thought that was an interesting
Makes sense to me.
perception.
Mhm. I said it makes sense to me.
Yeah, yeah. So there's a whole bunch of new practices I taught you tonight. I'm going to bring some new practices in. We're going to still do some old ones too, or some, you know, some of the ones we've been doing, but I think it's good to bring new techniques and new, especially the self-healing techniques that, you know, you can do yourself, right? When we're not together or when you can't get onto a practice, then you can just do these. Crystal, how are you doing? Pretty quiet there. You with us? How was that for you?
It was good. I always feel better on Mondays when I come to this.
Okay. Are you able to get to practices through the week? Like 1 or 2 times a week even, right?
Mm-hmm.
I sent you the ones that are happening. I know that the biggest challenge is the time zone difference, right? Because we're 3
Yeah.
hours. Yeah.
I messed up on one of the times on Friday, so I ended up missing it.
Oh, yeah, that Friday's a good one that they just started for free. And
Mhm.
today he told all the Dao Chungs, there's 10 Dao Chungs in the world. I sent you the list of them. One's in Toronto, one's in Vancouver. The closest one to you is Toronto. He instructed them all to open up the Dao Chung for free to the public. So they'll be offering that. And as soon as they do, I'll send you the links. Because you really want to be in the Dao Chung. If you like, Wednesday night is the Dao Chung. The Dao Chung is the room that's full of calligraphies, wall to wall. There's at least 50 to 100 in the room. It creates a temple. So it's a Dao Chung. It's a Dao field, right?
Wow.
So there is one in Toronto. And so when you go to the Dao Chung, you're in that field. It's so much more powerful. So Wednesday night, I sent you to the link. I know it's like 6 o'clock our time, so it's 7, 8, 9 your time, but it's only like an hour and a half. And if you just lay in bed and listen to it, you know, you're actually in the Dao Chung. It's the Vancouver Dao Chung, and they do a free session every Wednesday night. And I sent you
Yeah.
the link to that. Yeah. So if you can't do anything all week, try to do that one
Okay.
because you're actually in the Dao Chung.
Okay, perfect.
And yeah, and that's what you want to be. This is and Friday, the new one Friday that they just started to offer last week, that's also in the Dao Chung. So
Okay.
whenever you can be in the Dao Chung, it's like 100 times more powerful.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. Well, thank you for that. All right. Any questions? Anybody want to share anything? Got 5 minutes left. I'll give you a blessing. I got a bunch of new treasures. I've been doing lots of retreats with Master Sha. And actually Crystal got these too. Last weekend, he released a new golden light ball called Tao De, Daode. And DE means virtue. So he released Tao De golden light ball and golden liquid spring treasures. And the De is Tao nutrients, Tao nectar. I can't remember all the things, but it was pretty interesting. So it's like, he said it's like the equivalent of mother's milk from the Tao. So there was a package of 5 and I got 5 and I got them for spleen. I got them for everything but the heart because I have a whole bunch of heart treasures. So I got them for kidneys, liver, lungs, and spleen. And it's called the Tao De Dai golden light ball, golden liquid spring. So I'm going to turn those on and I'm going to share them with you all. So you can ask for a blessing for kidneys, liver, spleen, heart, one of those. And for you, kidneys, Sandra.
Yeah.
And I'll turn it on and I'll send you the Tao frequency and vibration from these new treasures, okay? As appropriate. So all you got to do is receive. So turn on and subdivide to Janice, Sandra, Crystal, and Steve as appropriate for their request, according to heaven's approval. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Blessing starts. Tao Da Dai, Tao Da Dai, Tao Da Dai, Tao Da Dai, Tao Tao Da Dai, Tao Da Dai, Tao Da Dai, Tao Da Dai, Tao Dai. Hey, Crystal and Steve, you each got 2 from last weekend. Turn your treasure on and ask it to subdivide and share as appropriate with Janice and Sandra, okay? So you say, dear my Tao Da Dai, golden light balls, golden liquid spring, love you, honor you, appreciate you. Please turn on and subdivide to Sandra and Janice as appropriate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then you can chant with me. Tao Da Dai, Tao Da Dai, Tao Da Dai, Tao Da Dai, Tao Da Tao Da Dai, Tao Da Dai, Tao Da Dai, Tao Da Dai, Tao Da Tao Da Dai, Tao Da Dai, Tao Da Dai, Tao Da Dai, Tao Da Tao Da Dai, Tao Da Dai, Tao Da Dai, Tao Da Dai, Tao Da Tao Da Dai, Tao Da Dai, Tao Da Dai, Tao Da Dai, Tao Da How. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dear my Tao treasures, please return and rest. Thank you. So that's the power of Tao light balls, by the way. You all have Tao light balls from New Year's Eve and I sent you the list of the ones that Master Sha gave to every human being. You can subdivide those and send them to your loved ones.
Oh.
Yeah, specifically to your loved ones, your immediate family.
Mhm.
You can't
Lydia,
send. Go ahead.
I was just going to ask you if you could send that particular thing again, because I don't think I have that.
It's in the same email. I'll send you
Oh,
that
it
email.
is?
Yeah, I'll send you
Oh,
that email with the resources. Yep, it's in there. It lists
all
all
right.
the treasures that Master Sha gave all humanity. There's like 10 of them,
Okay.
right? So you
Thank
can
you.
share them with immediate family. You can't send them out to heal the world. You can't send them out to heal the community or the, Mother Earth. It's too big. You can't make that request. But you can send them to your immediate loved ones, sister, brother, mother, children, right? Grandchildren, husband, wife. So yeah, so that's how you do it. You just do the say hello greeting and then ask them to subdivide and then ask them to return. And always say as approval, as appropriate. Always say as appropriate or divine order, because when you do that, then you're not forcing anything and you're not, you're not forcing anything. You never want to force a healing. You never want to force any kind of change, right? It's just a spiritual courtesy to say divine order or as appropriate. It also protects you, because sometimes if you try to force something, then that negative energy could come to you, and that's not what you want, right? You just want to transform to positive energy. So, all right. Any questions? Do you want me to send that email again, Janice? If you didn't see it or misplaced it, I'm happy to send it to you.
Yeah, just in case,
Sure.
because I know I saw some things in it, but I'm not remembering seeing everything that you mentioned.
Yeah, it was a pretty long email.
Okay. And
Okay.
I'm gonna print stuff out tomorrow.
Yeah. I thought I put that in there. Let's see if I did. Oh, it's not in there. Okay, maybe it's not in there. What I thought I put it somewhere. Hold on. I'm looking at it right now. Water blessing. Who is Master Sha? Okay. Oh, you have to click the link. Master Sha has gifted all of humanity with these treasures. You can turn them on and use them. So the treasures are Rainbow Light Ball and Rainbow Liquid Spring for divine love, Rainbow Light Ball, Rainbow Liquid Spring for divine forgiveness, Soul Software for divine universal service, Soul CD for divine love, peace, and harmony, Soul Software for divine world peace, Soul Rainbow Light Ball and Soul Rainbow Liquid Spring for divine CD, God gives his heart to me. And then Divine Soul Transplant for Divine Level 1 Pure Love, and Divine Soul Transplant for Divine Level 1 Message Center. You've also got Divine C1 Vertebrae, Divine Soul Maintenance for Divine C1 Vertebrae, Transplant for Divine Love, Peace, and Harmony, and Big Tao Love, Soul, Mind, Body Downloads. So that's a lot of treasures.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of treasures. So Master Sha has gifted all of humanity with those. So yeah.
And you said there was blessings for water before that?
Yeah, you can go every week. That's the call that Sandy was on Sunday. You have to register your water blessing every week. You ask for the water, then you have a glass or bottle of water ready. And then when it comes, it goes to your water. And then I always just never let the water run out. I just fill it up all week. I'll drink and leave a little in the bottom and then just keep filling it. And then I'll have that water blessing all week. I asked for a balance of hormones for this week. So you can make any request for your water. Yeah, Master Sha was good friends with Master Emoto, Dr. Emoto, the water guy.
Right.
Yeah, him and Master Sha were good friends, so they did some stuff together with their water. But yeah, I'll send this to you again. You have to click on the link for that.
Okay.
So that's why it wasn't right in the email. Yeah, so I'll forward it.
Thank you.
Thank you. So let's end with God Gives His Heart to Me, because that's you got to download for that. I didn't realize. I always ended my classes when I had them in person in Saskatchewan with this song. So it goes like this. It's the second soul song that Master Sha got after Love, Peace, and Harmony. It goes, God gives his heart to me. God gives his love to me. My love melts with his love. My heart melts with his heart. So you have that song downloaded to your heart. How about that? Love you guys. Love you, love you,
Awesome.
love you.
Thank you, Lydia.
Okay, thank you. I'll talk to you
Bye.
soon. Oh, and Crystal, you're staying on with me. Okay. Talk to
Bye-bye.
you soon. Bye.
Bye, Lynn.
Bye. Love you.
Love you too. Bye-bye.